Empire. Oh, so let's get this going here. Buddy, buddy, I decided just to heck with it and go straight to YouTube. I had so much trouble with Facebook the other day that I decided, well, maybe that's a sign that I need to uh, just stick with this. And hopefully people find me. We'll do it. So where are we going today? What are we doing today? Oh, we're going to try to take over the world. That's what we're doing today. Okay. Okay, let's hit it. Last time we were working on the background, we're going to continue doing that. Okay, let's keep working. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to work on. This needs to come down. Around here. Do that. Yellow ochre and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But da-dum, da-dee-da-dum, da-dee. Okay. This needs to. So let's go back to that. Let's get my handy dandy T-square here. Hey, Anthony. Got my big, massive empire going here. It's probably an endless project that may never be done. Who knows? Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, it's like a ongoing mural, except I can remove it from the wall. Oh, it's just fun. This is my, like I said, and when I get something else I have to get done first, I will put this on hold. It's just kind of fun. Well, I had that Count Vespasian. Good grief, that went on forever. I pulled that out of my closet when all the COVID things started going, and said, "Hey, people are stuck inside. Why not work on this?" And that's kind of how I'm doing this. It's just doing it up, just ridiculous to the point it's just ridiculous. Because I want to get people and all this stuff down in the square here, more shadow lines from the clouds and all that type of stuff. It's just going to be a while. Then Saturday I'll start a new. I got permission from a photographer of I think I told you this, of a spectacular wave. No, I won't. I won't. If it ever sells. This is kind of one that I don't know if it'll sell. It's just kind of a fun project to keep doing. So this is the last of the huge canvases that I have, so we'll see what happens. Not too many people, not only do they have the money for it, but they don't have the wall space for it. It is 5 feet by 6 feet. Just enormous. We have our Empire Thursday, and I always take Friday off. It's supposed to pour here tomorrow, so yeah. So I'm looking forward to tackling that lighthouse, and I'll probably start in on that one on Saturday. And normally a science fiction Saturday, but I think people kind of need a break from all the science fiction they've done, and so we're going to do that. It's kind of hard to believe, though, that my next show is coming up before you know it. Just, it's impossible to fathom the time passage, how fast that's gone. But we're good. We're doing good. Be kind of cool if it was at display someplace and it fell off the wall and killed a few people at their table. You know, and that way I become famous for the person that his artwork killed people. Just joking. I'd be horrified if that happened. I did have a painting come off the wall one time, but luckily it just slid down the wall and it had glass on it. That was one of the few that I actually had framed. It smashed the glass and everything. It wasn't hung properly. That was the problem. That gallery's no longer around, but yeah, I had it blown up. No, yeah, it was one of those things. Bum, 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 bum. And it was not a huge painting, but yeah, it just slid right down and broke in many pieces. Always take that risk anytime as you know, anytime you show your stuff. I think that's what a lot of people don't realize when why aren't you showing here? Why aren't you showing there? And it says you get it all set up. I don't think anybody has any clue of how much goes into just getting that darn artwork there, getting it all put in place. And I'll tell you one thing I've noticed with the current art show, I've been kind of gotten lazy with my labels. I had large labels at another show. Oh, hey, Donna. How's everybody? Yeah, but on my labels, I had gotten to a much bigger label because the problem is with the quarantine and stuff like that, people could not get close, so they would have to look at it from afar. And so I went to these bigger labels, but I think I'm going to try to improve my labels. I'm going to come up with something. I was toying with the idea with a QR code, but like I said, you got to do things, but at the same time, you got to keep it simple too, because you just start getting too much going, and then it's a pain in the rear end. Working on the Great Palace here. Olivia! Yeah, and then every time you move that artwork, you're running into that risk all the time of getting it damaged. And I've had damaged art, broken frames, yeah, a lot of people don't have any clue. Don't just simply, I'm going to have an art show. It's definitely got to potentially be worth it. That's how I look at it. Okay, we're going to do some work here. I don't want people to say, he didn't do anything again. He's just been talking away. That's all he did. Hey, Mavis. Greetings. Oh, managed to get, after my meltdown yesterday with the YouTube. Oh, man. Notice I didn't even try. I said, I'm not doing that today. I hope I didn't offend too many people. Oh, man. That was irritating. Well, it was interesting, too. I went to post paintings, and obviously YouTube was having some sort of glitch yesterday. That was for sure. I don't think it was on my end. I think it was actually on their end. Keep adding. What the heck? This is. Heck, where's my small? There we go. There it is. That's not a good one. Talking to myself. Yeah, that might work. My meltdown was scary. Oh Lord. I apologize if I offended or I can get mad, especially when it's dealing with something like that where you're just so frustrated you can't get anything to go. So yeah, but we're here. We're all safe. I didn't take a machine gun to the paintings. That's a good thing. Yeah. People who know me know that I can get worked up. And I get mad at myself, actually, that I got myself worked up like that. But yeah, we're good. It's hard to believe that it's almost Halloween. Gonna come in here with blue here. Nice, relaxing evening with Olivia here. Probably make my way out to the bar again Saturday. Tomorrow is supposed to just rain here, so I'm not too eager to be out in the rain too much. But here in Portland, once these the rains start in, if you stay in every time it rains, you never go out. That was my camera spinning, not the studio. So we got the old section of the city, which you're looking at right up front here, and obviously the old palace grounds. So remember, we used to have cliffs here. They filled that all in. But no, so we've got the whole old city, the modern city in the background, and it's a huge population city, but just layers upon layers upon layers of history. Kind of like what you see in London, Rome. That same thing, those old cities. I've been to Rome and I was fascinated by all the layers of history they have there because you had, obviously the Roman Empire, but you also had the Etruscans and you had that predate the Roman Empire. You had, Greek influence. You had, then later on, then you had the Renaissance, and so it was just layer after layer after layer. So that was fascinating, and that's how I look at like these science fiction cities. Is that like this city's over 1,000 years old, so that gives you an idea. Yeah, probably going. All right, Mike. Whatever. Just paint. But that's the idea here. It's kind of like Count Vespasian. Count Vespasian on this painting here, the time that this painting occurs, Count Vespasian was around about 500 years earlier, if not a little more than that. Coming in with some red. That's what's going on here. I think I'll delete some of those. Any clips of me going melting down. Yeah, it was a beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. It was. I think it got up into the low 60s and just gorgeous. Yeah, but I was fascinated with the Etruscan ruins, and they're not even, and some of them are not even ruins, they're still maintained and stuff. It was just really fascinating. Yeah. What you should do is have a contest. Pick out anything new that he did. Hey, Merrick! Greetings! Oh, no worries. No worries. Just explaining that you're looking at about 1,000-year-old city here. correct it there. Couldn't help myself, sorry. Rainier beer. My big fat head out of the way here. All these old buildings here are still well maintained. Nielsen's on. Hopefully, I didn't scare Pat off. I don't think she saw the meltdown, so. That's gonna be cool. I went to one of those. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember that. Went to, yeah. Now you got that going through my head. That's the last 3 nights I've had some of the weirdest dreams. Okay, let's get going here. You're gonna wonder what. It ain't got anything. All right. Ba-dee-da-dum. That's a cool church. I don't know if you've seen it, Donna. It's a really cool old church. The old stone church was at one time. Their steeples were or bell towers were the tallest in Portland until the Hilton was built, and that was finally the first building that was taller than them. Work on these. We need to have cool buildings. This is the modern part. We call the financial center. There's also tons and tons of apartments. And just like what we're seeing today with telework and all that type of stuff, you kind of have the same thing there, but you still have to have places for people to live. We got a big lump right there. Oh man, that will work on that later. Ah, there we go. Got it. Now you got the carnival animals going through my. It's a really cool church. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. A little more brown in that. Got Olivia Land over here. Was at the height of her power. Okay. In here with white. Do it. Yeah, I'll be trying my hand at that wave on probably on Friday, or not Friday, but Saturday. That's the plan. Study that thing. It's an amazing wave. And you just have huge ones that come in there at Point of. I always want to call it Point Defiance. I lived in Tacoma for a long time, and that's our big park there, Point Defiance. But it's Cape Disappointment is the name of the place. So I think that'll be fun. Old section of town, and you got the modern section back here. Debauchery and everything else goes on back there. Yeah, it lights up and stuff like that because they have storms that roll through, and that's kind of what you're seeing here. It's kind of almost a stormy day, and so you have the storm cells rolling through here, but things light up because it gets dark. Do a lot more work on that. Like I said, I should actually. What can people spot the changes and they'll have you didn't know anything? You're my witnesses. A little bit of magenta too. A little bit of white with that. Looks like that big ship should plow into those buildings, but it's just hovering. And it goes up and over. Like I said, hope I didn't scare anybody off yesterday. God, I was so mad. Yeah, they get a lot of rain here. Since the planet itself is has even bigger oceans than the Earth. They have a lot of rain. We'll have giant storm clouds here. More magenta. Kind of a stormy day. We might even bring in some rain, I think that'd be kind of cool. More dark and mysterious as we go here. So we're gonna have some shadows down here. I should put that. I'm doing a huge mistake right now. When you do acrylic, don't hold on a brush in your hand because it'll dry out and then you'll ruin the brush. It's a habit. I've done a pretty good job of breaking myself up, but anytime I've taught somebody, especially somebody who's worked with oils instead, that's something I have to really break them of. Be like a nun. Hit them on the knuckles with the ruler. You can't do that. You'll ruin your brush. Frisbee. And I'll post this one tomorrow because this huge canvas, it's a lot better when I do it in daylight because I get a lot of glares. Okay, then we're gonna add just a little bit of this perma-wet. We have definitely started our perma-wet season. It literally, we get to a point that the ground never dries out. More, too much water on that. There we go. Yeah, way too much. Jeez, it's starting to drip. There you go. Yeah, we put our barbecue into the garage, but one thing nice, we have a garage and you can just open the garage door and then if you feel like barbecuing, you can do it. All right. Now I'm gonna take a progress picture of this and everybody's going, he didn't do anything. I did. It's all the little details now. Shadows here. I start working on these cars some more again. Ba-da-da-dum. Bum-ba-da-dum-bum-bum. Fire sirens in the distance. I'll tell you what, there's some days that I could swear half of Beaverton emergency force turns up and then nothing in the news, nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you. Yeah, we had cliffs and everything else, and now we got this massive city. Now the changes are pretty much over with. Obviously I'll add a building and stuff like that, but the basic thing that got changed. Finally got there. I don't know that the initial idea I had was just not going to work, and so I always say it's your painting. Have fun. Don't ever be afraid to change up. I always say, don't ever. Yep. Remember, I forget what. I have a friend that's a pretty well-to-do artist. His stuff goes quite a bit, and he couldn't believe it. Had one gallery out of Chicago. They said, "You obviously changed this painting, so we can't take it." And it's like, "Oh God, go away." It's a growing city. It's a growing painting. It's just like I said. I was at Anthony was saying, at what point are you going to stop adding detail? I don't know. It's like I said. It's a project. It's an entity to itself. Bottom line, it definitely is. Have to start coming up with our storyline. Got to start working on these cars too a lot more. Well, we blew up the cliffs in this thing, and so okay, I'm going to lower this camera just a little bit. See if we can't catch that just a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to aim that camera down just so. There we go. Okay, you can see the edge. That's fine. Got that darn song going through my head. America, it's all your fault. And more white. Oh, that's way too blue. Like I said, I'm going to take a picture of this, and he's going to say he didn't know anything. Got these water areas, like canals, like from what you see in Venice. You know it. Okay, now we're going to bring that camera back up. There we go. Come back in here with the Prussian blue and a little bit of magenta, just darkening this up a little bit. I'm going to start working on these cars. That sounds like a big helicopter. It's a big hovering ship. Yeah, start working on these vehicles. See, you got it going there. Halloween, can you believe that's coming up? Holy crapolas, I tell you what. How did that happen? I'm always amazed when you come out of summer, it's just how fast it becomes so far in the past. You know, it's just like, what happened? Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of funness with this vehicle. And that's gonna, God, what happened? Everybody's gonna say you didn't do anything, but it just takes a while, especially when you're dealing with a canvas this size. Whoa, I know myself, sorry. See, Mark, it's all your fault. Probably needs to be more like this. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum dee 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 dum ba-dum dee da dum. Bum bum. I tell you, that music defined Star Wars. Probably going, yeah, my God. Thank God I'm not like Mike. Rinse. Back in here with white. Okay, a little red here. Yeah, well, we're getting there. Start adding the funness to this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Probably going, oh god. He's lost it. Lost it! I'll tell you, lost it. At least we didn't have a meltdown tonight. Oh man. Got to see Mike in his horrible form. Scary. Mm-hmm. I bet it is. Mm-hmm. Crazy Mike, actually. Always said if I had a psychiatrist in there, I'd be committed immediately. Yeah. No, I tell you, you have no idea the frustration. You're ready to go and everything else. You've had people say they're going to watch, and then it just decides to do that. And they're saying it's your problem, and they say no, no, it's not. I think it's yours. Oh well, we made it. I didn't make national news, so that's the way. We're working on it. We're going to have a lot more going on here, but we're starting to get the fun details now going here. Holy crap! There goes that hour. Let me just one little bit here. Got my brain going here. Dee dum ba dum bum ba dum. Dee 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 dum ba dum bum ba dum. Dum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. Okay, hold on. Add a little bit of yellow here. All right. right. And on that note, I think we're going to have to call it. Actually, what we're going to do, hold on. Start having fun details in these vehicles. Okay. Well, at least I did something. A little bit here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Well, I think everybody's going to say he didn't do anything, but I think I did. It's my incredible power. Whoa! Wow! All right. Take care. Stay healthy. Stay safe. I will be back on most likely Saturday, 11 a.m. Unless something comes up, but that's the plan. And I'll start a new the lighthouse with a massive wave in front of it. So that's the plan on Saturday. But you never know. Things, as you know, how weekends are. Things can change. Sunday, we got Jazz Sunday at Scandals, and so I'll probably be not on Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday. So just kind of give you the heads up schedule. So we've got some more detail in the buildings here, more detail in our little vehicle here. We're going to start working on all these flying cars. We're going to have more flying cars zipping across here and everything. This thing's going to have just ridiculous amounts of detail. It's just fun. We have our Empire Thursday, the reign of Olivia Victorianus Maximus. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to you so much for joining me. Robust.